The script reads like a grade B movie. A young, tough motorcycle gang member, constantly in trouble for punching people, is taken aside, advised to do his boxing in a ring from now on. His life is turned around, and the quest for the World Heavyweight Championship is on. This story happens to be real. The motorcycle gang is the Hells Angels, the heavyweight hopeful is John Lofranco, and the reporter is Frank Anthony.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Stop him!
That's life on the block, you know what I'm saying?
They have never been considered your basic model citizens. They've always been considered at the least iconoclastic, at the worst mean. Still, many others have picked up what they have dropped off along the American cultural landscape down through the years: the motorcycle and leather jacket, the long hair and pierced ear, the neck chain and cocaine. And now the Hells Angels are roaring forth with yet another controversial contribution, just when we thought we had them figured out. To us, his name is John Lofranco. To charter brothers across America and Europe, he is John the Baptist. He is a 6 foot, 2 inch, 210-pound amateur heavyweight boxer heading for the pros. And through him, we have an opportunity to learn more about two worlds of violence, boxing and the Hells Angels, only one of which is disciplined.
We do quite a few other things, you know. And it's not just like everybody thinks, you know, murder, rape, and drugs, you know.
One good reason the Hells Angels are misunderstood is that they really don't care to be understood. To an outsider, training for the Golden Gloves is a lifestyle tending more towards the monastic than the motorcycle.
It's not a problem because Hells Angels don't have a set lifestyle, you know, like so many people have a stereotype to be. We are just, you know, out drinking in the bars, partying, which I used to do, you know, my share of. But right now, if I plan on winning in you know, boxing and going anywhere, achieving anything, I have to live the life of a boxer. So that is my life. I'm still a Hells Angel.
Okay, champ. You got him? Just go ahead and beat his brains out, you know what I mean? Okay? Good luck, you know what I mean? I know you're going to beat this guy bad.
Thank you.
You're going to beat him bad, you know?
I'm going to win.
Make him bleed, make him bleed.
It takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication. You have to be dedicated to this sport, otherwise you will not go anywhere.
John Lofranco?
Yeah, right there. It's like you can't be out of the bar, you know, hanging out and get up the next morning and run, and then at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon box. You just cannot do it. You have to keep certain hours, and you know, it's a lot of work.
Lofranco, heavyweight?
I've been in lots of barroom brawls. I am notorious for bars.
208 and a half. Get it up.
Pushing in with your kidneys, pulling. Where do you want to go from here?
All the way to the top, if I can do it, you know. You know, everybody wants to be there. You know, if you're into boxing, everyone wants that. You know.
What did you look like when you went there?
He was got out with 2 ponytails. I wouldn't cut my hair. You know, and I wanted to go Olympics, so that took me out of it. But you know, like there's a lot of things going on there. And things have changed for the best. You know.
There's a lot of prejudice or undercurrents or whatever. Now it's easier. But as long as the fighter wins, it always makes it easier.
Heavyweight sub-novice. Who you fight, Johnny?
Ben.
It ain't that dude that
Tall black guy.
ain't the guy they favorite.
No.
Gonna win, John?
Yes, I'm gonna win. Yes, sir.
I think I take him. No problem. I like John.
Come on, John.
Boxing is a thing where your body and your mind becomes very clean. I'm healthy. I feel good, you know, I just feel good.
Let's go. Come on.
Left and right, coming forward. Come on, John. 4 minutes between now and Madison Square Garden. It's up to you. You're letting them smother you when he wins. Come on, punch as you come. Come on.
like winning a fight?
Winning?
Yeah,
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
He went out. Right for Lofranco.
Congratulations.
All right.
You did good.
Yeah. It was a tough one though this time, huh?
Yeah.
One more. Three knockouts and one decision.
Does it bother you that it was snarled back?
No, it don't bother me at all, because like I told everybody in the beginning, I'm gonna win. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be a knockout or not. You know, you have to be crazy to predict that.
He's good, but I'm better. He's a good fighter.
What are you going to do to him in the ring?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
He says you're a good fighter, but he's better.
Oh yeah? Oh, we'll see March 20th. You know?
Tonight, beneath the hot lights and 19,000 fans, the balloon did not burst, but it certainly lost a lot of air. So did John's stomach and ego. After 4 victories, including 3 knockouts, the pride of the Angels would get off to a slow start, get clobbered in the second round by his Brooklyn Karting Company opponent, who looked and hit a lot like a young Marciano, and then come back to nearly knock out his opponent, but alas, too late.
The sub-novice heavyweight champion is Sinelli.
And as the bell sounded, and as the winner was announced, and as the hand was raised, one fighter had one eye closed, the other held his head high in victory and to keep the blood in his nose.
I lost there, you know, like, I said, wow, they're not going to raise my hand. It made me only want to fight more.
What do some of the pros say about your future in boxing?
Well, after the fight, Jerry Cooney came up to Chuck and he told him, he says, hey, you know, tell your brother that he's a good fighter and that he should keep on fighting. And that made me feel good.
Yeah, it's got to.
I felt good after that, you know. I said, even though I lost the fight, when he told me that, it just, you know, it makes you feel good when somebody of his caliber, you know, could see in you good, you know, that you're good.
Do any of the fellas say John's no fun anymore, or would they dare not?
No, a few of them kid me about, you know, having a drink every once in a while. But then I just remind them and I say, hey, you don't want me to really drink now, do you?
So overall, for your future, it's a heck of a lot better to do your punching in the ring.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you. It's, I think you get more out of it too. You know.
No, you don't get arrested as often.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Lofranco has been scouted by the U.S. Olympic Committee, but he is 25 and anxious to turn pro. The motorcycle rides these days are short and rare. The training sessions long and grueling.
How do you feel, John?
Great.
This is Frank.
What's Happening America continues in a moment.